Hello everyone. I'm sorry for the sensitivity of the microphone. I'm going to try and speak a little lower. I am frustrated and very pissed off at Stephen Harper. He has basically gone to the Governor General and asked her to suspend the government until sometime in January, end of January. This is unacceptable, but there's nothing we can do about it. A coalition government would have been ready to form that would have been stable for at least a year and a half, using the majority of the other parties. They basically have said that they're willing to get together and work these issues out. And this is the time when we need leadership the very most. And this is where Stephen Harper himself has basically walked away from his own job. He did this before calling the last election. He's the one who pulled down the government. He did everything in his power to try and get the other parties to bring him down, and it didn't happen. So he was forced to do it for himself. He walked away from his elected duty. Shame. Just utter shame. It's too bad. This person is acting like a large school bully who is pulling a temper tantrum. And he's spewing all kinds of lies about what this coalition could have done. A lot of people don't know that he was willing to broker the same type of deal when the Liberals were in power. He is two-faced, and I'm glad I didn't vote for him this last election. I have some conservative values in me. I have some liberal views that I agree with. I agree with NDP values, and I actually agree with most of the values of the Green Party. But this conservative government is wrong at this point. They're not doing anything to stimulate the economy. Okay, I can kind of live with that if everything else was equal in the world, but it's not. So he has to face facts and do something. The other thing is, by cutting the other parties off at the knees by getting rid of their political funding, is political suicide for him. They're not going to stand for it. Or if they did stand for it, he would have been so much further ahead. But I don't know, I think he miscalculated there. But to also attack the civil servants and basically say you can't strike for 3 years, and also to attack all women by saying that they can't go for pay equity for as long as he's in power, I guess. He's anti-women, he's anti-civil servants, and he's anti all the other political parties. He wants to stay in power at any costs, and this is a dangerous man to have leading our country. This is a man who wanted to join Bush in the war, and we wouldn't let him. Thank God we didn't. It's bad enough that we're in Afghanistan, but that's a whole other issue. Whether it's right or wrong to be there, I don't want to touch it in this particular video. So, where we stand right now is a government that's not governing. And it basically is getting an extended holiday after they've just been voted in about 7 or 8 weeks ago. A couple months ago, we voted to get things going in our government, and he's basically stopped that whole process at a time when we desperately need some sort of leadership. So I hope you take this into consideration when things come around next time. Get rid of Stephen Harper. You know, the Conservatives would be well rid of him. He's a dictator in waiting. I don't know what he's going to pull at the end of January in order to keep power, because the coalition will be forced to have to go forward if he doesn't do something drastic. So that puts Canada in a huge pickle. There's nothing that we can do until January. End of January, nothing is going to happen as far as the government is concerned. And it just started. So we're going to have a lot of MPs that we elected at high prices to sit around and basically do nothing. And they're getting a long, extended Christmas holiday is basically what they're getting. So I'm going to talk to my MP, and even though I didn't vote for him, I'm still going to ask him what the heck he is doing in the meantime. Hopefully he'll be spending that time working on issues around where I live in his riding. I hope so. That would be a good thing for him to do. So let's wait until the end of January. Good luck to everyone. I have the right to bitch and complain because I voted. For all those who did not vote, sorry, I'm not willing to listen to you because you had your chance. And see what we're stuck with now. Okay? Bye now.